I'm Oscar.
And I'm Dan.
And today we're in
one of our favorite countries in the world, Thailand, and specifically Ayutthaya. Previously on Oscar and Dan.
How much gold do you want?
We didn't tell you this is our Airbnb.
Oh, that's right.
Please, I'm not like the others.
So neatly folded and everything. We're in the process of changing hotels today, so we thought we'd take the opportunity to show you what it's like to ride the BTS. It's really modern, it works so well, and they love blasting the AC, and it's so cold.
Sorry, I'm just reading about new travel restrictions, so it's very consuming and very stressful. What we love so much about taking metros in general in Asia is how orderly it is. So here we have an arrow system where people exiting leave here and people entering stand on the side and make way.
And then of course once you leave the BTS, always super convenient is you can just walk on the walkway that's connected to the station, and it usually goes straight into a mall or something like that, so you never really have to walk in the sun, which is the best part. After checking into a new hotel, we made our way to meet an online friend, the fabulous Satita, aka Cappuccino, in real life for the first time. We hopped in a taxi up to Nonthaburi, a province just north of Bangkok.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, this one is chicken.
Yeah, yes, guy.
Yes, okay. Guy. Okay. You make the leaf.
Yeah.
Like this, and then you add things that you like to have.
The onion.
Yeah, onion. So if you like to add chili.
Yeah, it's good. So the lime, do we squeeze or we don't put it inside, right?
You can put the whole thing. Yeah,
We put this inside? Oh, so we eat the whole,
Exactly.
so it's good together.
Exactly.
I've never had a lime with skin. What is this called?
Miang kham.
Myang.
Tam.
Really?
Yeah?
So good.
The love story with Thai food continues.
No, it's your turn.
Yeah. This thing is amazing. What is this called? Saku,
And then we have this.
which is a nut mixture
Yes.
on top of
and
pineapple.
Mix of nuts,
Yeah.
and I believe is tamarind sauce. It's
Oh.
loose.
Mmm.
Yeah.
And this beautiful pad thai. Forwarding happiness, Oscar.
If you've ever been to Bangkok, you'll know that it's a city of malls. And this right here was the first mall we ever went to the first time we came to Bangkok. CM Paragon.
This was the mall where we had our first ever meal on our first morning in Bangkok. I remember so vividly, we had a tom kha with shrimp and a green curry with shrimp. And it was so spicy. Okay. So we just got one of Oscar's favorite desserts ever.
Red bean buns. Truly back in Asia now. So, as you can see, the crowds aren't quite as small when you actually get to where all the locals hang out. It's only the tourist sites that are calm right now.
The malls are as busy as ever. This is what we call a romantic date.
But look at this glorious satay. For what?
Putting on the bread.
Satay is like the most basic white person white food, but sometimes it's all you want.
Wonder how it tasted. What an evening. The vegan ice cream, a beautiful sunset, a weird mask. It's all good.
One of our favorite things to do in Bangkok is coming down to the canal and just walking alongside it. You get to see a completely different side of the city, and especially now during sunset, it's beautiful. The lighting is amazing. During the day, there's a canal boat that goes on here that you can take to go to different temples and different stops along the way.
The following day, we would do exactly that when meeting a very cool newfound friend. Pei knew my dad from the time she lived in New York. She's originally from Bangkok and has now moved back to her hometown.
So we're off to meet a local friend.
Yes.
We started off by catching a Klong boat to get into Old Town.
Great. Switching boats.
Pei brought us to one of the oldest and most iconic pad thai restaurants in the country. And let's just say the food did not disappoint. Oscar is obsessed with
I
coconut.
love coconut so much. Let's try. This is icy coconut juice. Oh no.
It's so good.
I'm gonna need to have this every day now.
We then moved on to something we'd always been kind of intrigued by but also scared to try because we had no idea what it was or how to eat it.
What is not that one is a normal coconut.
Actually, this is also good. So you have maybe one each.
Nam Kang Sai is a Thai-shaped ice dessert where you get to pick your own toppings and sauces such as fruits, jellies, sticky rice, coconut milk, and syrups.
What is that?
So this one is like melon, Thai
Oh.
melon, black sticky rice.
Yeah.
This one you come with coconut milk with palm sugar.
Let's just try it.
Yeah,
let's
let's
try
try
all of it. I can't believe we've never had this
I
before.
know it's about time.
So you're mixing in the ice.
Mix everything in.
I'm gonna get some of these. Okay, first thing.
It's good?
It's good.
Especially, I think if you have it during the day when it's hot.
It's even better. It really hits the spot.
Yo,
We've always
what-
been so scared because we don't know how to like approach it. But I'm so happy we tried it. It's so good. This is so good.
I'm happy.
Okay, so we just want to say thank you to Pei for taking us around today.
And we just have to say that Pei is so cool because she's run marathons in 33 countries and she wants to run them in every country in the world. She is just so badass.
But thank you to be here, so I can show my city.
The following day, we'd make a long overdue day trip to the ancient city of Ayutthaya, just an hour and a half north of Bangkok.
It used to be one of the most important and populous cities in the world. And despite our numerous trips to Thailand, this would be our first time there.
Before we head up, we're gonna ask our taxi driver to drop us off at a laundry place. One of the great things about Thailand is that you can hand in your laundry, but then it becomes this thing of fitting it into your schedule. We always do this with laundry where like we just use it and then suddenly we have no clothes left.
Thinking ahead is something we need to improve upon, I think.
They should build like a portable little washing machine. Can you imagine like an inflatable one?
Digital nomad washes.
Yeah.
So, off we go.
Laundry on one arm, other stuff on the
other
other. We met this taxi driver the other day when we were changing hotels. It was sort of depressing because he basically said he hadn't had a customer all day and it was 3 p.m. Basically his business has suffered so much. So he offered to take us on a tour and he seemed really nice. So we're like, okay, let's do it.
Quick bathroom stop along the way, and I know this is random, but I really just want to show you this bathroom. It's so nice. You can look out, and overall it's just really clean, very modern and fresh. You see?
No Oh, we just got to Ayutthaya. Thing number one is hanging in our laundry. Our taxi driver knows a restaurant owner here, and she's gonna help us with the laundry. So there you go, Thai hospitality. Everyone helping out to try to get the best possible option.
I have Korean very much. Where do you come from?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Yes,
Oh, man, Sweden.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Oh.
I like it, right? You come back, go to restaurant me. Restaurant me have the women Thai beautiful. Yeah.
Right. Finally.
Found it. Hope for the best. So Ayutthaya modern town is quite different from what it once was. Ayutthaya used to be one of the largest and most important cities in the world. It was the capital of the Ayutthaya kingdom for over 400 years, and at one point it was known as the Venice of the East because it's basically an island surrounded by rivers on all sides. As you can see, there's still sort of like moats and small rivers all around these temples to this day. Feels good to be pretty much the only people contributing to these sites
I'm like,
right now.
Take my money. It's so magical because there's almost no one here. So it feels really just special to have it to ourselves, you know? I'd say the stupa is about as straight as we are.
It's funny because these are definitely not Thai-sized steps.
No, they're insane getting up here. Let's show you. Look at this. 1, 2.
The breeze in here. Rejuvenating.
Your eyes look insane.
So when the Burmese invaded Ayutthaya in 1767 and it fell, they apparently cut off all the Buddha heads. There are so many statues here that are just all decapitated pretty much. It's really so grim.
Who would want to ruin them? Come on. No, I wish we could just send the feeling through the camera what it feels like being here right now. If you've been to Bangkok, I mean, we love Bangkok, but it's so hectic. So coming out here to somewhere, hearing birds, just getting this little bit of fresh air, it's like, oof, we can picture this as what it once was. What do you think?
I think it's so unimaginably beautiful and very powerful. It's just so cool to be in a place with such rich history. It's really insane to me just how uneven our knowledge about different cultures and histories really is.
The only history was not old European history, which is basically all that we learned. Right after 2 temples, it is time for lunch, and we are hungry.
Starving.
Somtam.
Sometimes, yes.
If you love restaurant, you can live here.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She's so funny.
And she's very sassy too.
Well, we were so hungry we forgot to record. We got a papaya salad, which you see the remains of. This really nice tofu, vegetable, cashew nut stir fry. It looks so simple, but the flavors are just always So we just had an amazing lunch and now we are heading into this beautiful temple.
So apparently I'm supposed to be able to pronounce this. Vihampra Mongkon Pupit.
So here's something crazy. This is what the temple looked like when they found it, because obviously this is restored.
Literally only the Buddha was still like standing. Everything else was kind of in ruins like that. But yeah, everything else has been restored in here.
Wow.
Another UNESCO site ticked off. Our driver slash guide for the day, Kung Toli, is literally so sweet. He said that before you know what, he used to come here to Ayutthaya pretty much every single day doing tours for people. So he knows the place like inside and out, like the back of his hand. But now this is his first time being back here in 2 years. So he's greeting all the staff and everyone. Hi, like I'm back. And they're like, oh my God, we haven't seen you in 2 years. It's really sad, but also I guess nice to be here for this sort of reawakening, I guess, of tourism here.
So we're used to seeing tuk-tuks and we're used to seeing cars, but seeing a tuk-tuk car hybrid like this straight out of the future is sort of bizarre.
He looks so cool. I don't know. I want to be his friend, you know? Like he looks really friendly. And after exploring the former royal palace, that was a mouthful, we are here at the outdoor reclining Buddha.
God, is this the train station? Is that the train coming? He's just reclining, waiting for his train, and his train still hasn't come, poor guy.
Some 500 years later or something like that.
I wonder what the compensation is for that delay. So today so far we have taken a taxi, we have been to 2 different ruins, then we had lunch, then we went to a temple, then we went to some ruins that were connected to it, then we went to the reclining Buddha, and now we're at our final stop, which might be the most epic just because it's right by the river.
Apparently this last temple, Wat Chai something.
What's chai? What's the tea? Oh my God.
What's the tea? Was built after the king visited Cambodia, and he basically built an exact replica of a temple that he saw there. It wasn't necessarily Angkor Wat, but something similar. The style is very reminiscent of that.
Taking my mask off, but not because I want to smell the fresh air, because I want to inhale the chemical smell of this paint. Don't you love the smell of fresh paint? I just want to go, nature smells and paint smells combined.
It actually feels so weird to be back in a place like this because it was about 2 years ago when we were exploring Laos and Cambodia, and we went to many sites like this, and it kind of brings me back in a weird way to 2019. Or no, I guess it was the beginning of 2020.
It makes me think of that TikTok by Thompson, I think, Ricky Thompson. Oh my God, 2019, I'm so sorry for talking shit about you, for complaining about you. Come back, bitch.
This is you singing? Yeah. Really?
Oh my God, you're so good.
Oh wow. Very talented. I'm not gonna sing along because I can't sing it as nice as you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you on Sunday. Here.
Okay, come.
You keep this. Yeah.
So we just took our car back into the city, and we were planning on going to one of our favorite food courts here in Terminal 21. But our driver pointed out this place, which apparently has the 5th highest ranked pad thai in the world. So let's try it. Oh, beautiful. Coconut. Okay, thank you.
Our food is here. What do we think?
So good. But
It's
I want
really
the chili
good.
flakes actually.
Oh my God, Oscar. This is the best side dishes. Chili flake, peanut, sugar, and some chili and vinegar. And then of course all this stuff. I'm really curious about this because I think this might be some special sauce from this restaurant. Okay, we'll give that a try. Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be spicy? Oh, interesting. It's not spicy at all. It's mostly sweet. Okay. It's a little bit spicy, but I'll go with tried and trusted normal chili flakes instead.
That was so good. And now time for stop number 2, which is dessert. We were recommended this mango sticky rice place. It's a dedicated place only for mango sticky rice. So we're going there right now to try it out.
Foodgasm after foodgasm. Still got our laundry.
Fancy people only.
And this is the place. I was like, what are all these mangoes? This better be good because it's outrageously expensive.
The mango sticky rice we usually get at our favorite food court is like 40, and this was what,
150 for a big one, 100 for a small one. Okay, the time is here, everybody. Welcome to the moment of truth. Is the $100 small mango sticky rice worth it?
$100?
Oh my god, I can't believe I just said dollars. I cringe so hard when other people say that. I mean, but this is the magic coconut milk. That's probably like 50% sugar. There's so much for one. It's really freaking good, as always. But I don't know if it's necessarily better than any other one, because it's always so good. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to go here, but I would go out of my way to have mango sticky rice in any circumstance.
Next time on Oscar and Dan.
As far north as we can get, pretty much.
Thailand is not kidding around with COVID tests.
So peaceful.
They're not part of this world. Everything really is closed.
We found an Irish